So I'm gonna party like it's 1999. I got him fixed. I call him Prince. Why? Because I'm stuck in 1999. Fuck, I wish he'd been resurrected. If you're ever in need, John Steinbeck, never go to the rich people. Never go to the people with money. They'll send their tax break money to Greenpeace here. Go to the poor. So my buddy doesn't even speak English. Thank you. Fixed it for me. Charged me $280. So, whoa, what a journey this has been. Because Mike Lee kicked me off Medicaid. Why? Why I'm in critical condition? Ideologue. So, I want to talk about this, the video of the decade. So, the video of the decade, this, whatever they are, the Trump coors. We'll turn those in. So the Trump coors, it's an attempted coup. 3 million. They didn't have 3 million. I know exactly what they had. They've had probably, I bet they had close to 20,000, maybe a little more than 20,000. 3 million. Okay. By the way, 20,000 is a big turnout. It's a good turnout. But so I spend a lot of time in D.C. as the activist, the anti-nuclear peace vigil, which is one of my favorite cities in the world. I absolutely love that city. What a city. So I'll give you guys some advice. This chick, middle-aged, white, dumb you-know-what, which, I mean, they're so fucking pathetic. She tries to smack the cell phone out of this black security inside the cat's hand. She punches her in the face and drops her so fast, make your head spin up. Let me give you some advice, and the black community knows it. Oh, I know it. Never mess with one of them. You mess with the dudes, don't mess with women. I'm telling you. So, in the Million Mass March, you know, because we were black, white, left, right, old, young. The only movement I ever seen where was logical and reasonable, grassroots. Everything else has been hijacked, and this was the most astroturf movement in history. The Trump fascist movement tried the coup. I mean, they tried to take over the country. And that's exactly what it is. If you don't believe that, you're a fool. And the cops were in on it, obviously. It's a coup attempt. And I can't believe, I mean, the Mormon has got to be the one to stand up to, they all got on their knees for this. I mean, Fox News has been trying this coup for years. I mean, Trump's an admitted racist, fascist, freak. Everybody in New York knew it for decades. And the GOP is the ones that should be pissed. I mean, I see some of them are still on their knees for this freaking fascist. So, one of the originators of what turned out to be Black Lives Matter, which we got completely co-opted. I mean, completely the grassroots is gone. When the NBA starts promoting it, Willard, it's pathetic. Which originated as the Post-Ignorance Project on the death of Danielle Willard, the death of Aaron Swartz. In 2012, when I'm coming out of the bone marrow transplant, this black girl and I, who are friends in D.C., in New York, we met in New York, her and I, 23. She's dead, by the way. A lot of the original group is dead. So, in D.C., which the original march, it was the exact identical march that happened, which, this is the big, let's see, the Women March had 1 million. But let's remember, the Million Mass March, which started out as the Post-Ignorance Project, worldwide, that day, we had 7 million. We made the idea, 7 million. The exact identical march in D.C., many thousands, and we went up this exact march. They met us with shields, tanks, horses, rubber bullets, bean bags, giant canisters of tear gas, Open the door and let them in here. So, it's the video of the freaking year. I mean, we're patriots. Patriots, you're trying to overthrow your government, okay? Well, the patriots, the original that term comes from, Sam Adams' boy, they formed their own government. They were fighting against monarchies, the tyranny of the king, King George. So Trump wants to turn it back into monarchy. So whose team you want? You call yourself patriots. Fuck. DC, what a city. What a fantastic city. Incredible place. So, what about Fukushima? It's the ecology. So, learn something. You know, you could sit in your rural Utah community and your rural whatever place and talk, use the N-word, use all that racism in your own little circle. Go out of your comfort zone. Go out of your comfort zone. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who has cancer, but, you know, his is chronic. He says it best. He wears that shirt. Go have a conversation. Make a friend with somebody who doesn't look like you today. No movement like the Post-Ignorance Project in history. The Million Mass March, which all evolved. No movement has ever brought people together like our movement has. Left, right, black, white, brown, old, young, male, female. There's people named. I mean, I have two friends. One's black, one's white. One's conservative, one's liberal. Got married. I introduced them. This is in 2013. They have a baby. They named it Kevin. So, you know, we're not falling for your race bait. I'm not falling for any of your fucking shit. It's the ecology, stupid. So thank you to everybody who supported this story. And you can flee. You can be all fucking mad at me. But this was an attempted coup by Fox News. Sean Hannity belongs in fucking prison. He set up a camera crew on I-15 and shut down a federal fucking freeway. And then those two idiots that went and executed those two cops in Vegas, they were staying at the Bundy Burger Ranch. You know, and Ammon Bundy, I agree with him. Ammon Bundy made a statement about Black Lives Matter. He says, I support Black Lives Matter. They're an anti-police state. Where was the cops on this one? They sure do beat the fuck out of us and rubber bullets, but when you're out of your comfort zone and you become this dogmatic thinking person, you get into the real world. Oh, she's gonna freaking knock that out. She dropped her like a bag of dirt so fast, make your head up. Oh, good luck to you is all I gotta say. And I've said this in the Million Mass March for years. Somehow the radical fucking neo-fascist right thinks they're the only ones that have guns. The other side has guns too. I mean, so you live in this bubble. Come out of it. Stop with the fucking race bait. Stop with it all of it. It's the ecology. This is the fucking issue, the only issue that matters. The Pacific Ocean dies. Ecology collapses. Stock market makes all-time highs. Thank you, everybody, for supporting this work. You can run. Everybody's mad at me. Everybody, oh, you fucking drum. You called it a... It is an attempted coup. Est-ce que vous parlez en français? No? Coup, by definition. Radical. Extreme. Spontaneous. Not spontaneous, plotted, violent attempt to overthrow a government. Military coup, that's a different coup. Military, of course, sounds like the military industrialized police force was on. This is an attempted coup by any stretch of the imagination. It was orchestrated by Trump. It was orchestrated to block the certification of a vote that was won by 7. Bush Gore, were you there? Bush Gore. I mean, I hate the fucking government too. They're corrupt, but it was a coup. To what? To replace a monarchy? Trump obviously wants a monarchy back. He wants to be king. He's always wanted to be king. You know, Antifa, Antifa. It's called Antifa, anti-fascism, Antifa. So now you're on the side of, well, it's all social engineering, Foxconn News, preying on the ignorant. You know, it was a coup attempt by any stretch of the imagination. That's what a coup is by definition. In the future, you'll look up in your textbooks, kids, and it'll say, coup. Example, January 6, 2021, United States Capitol. You want to know the definition? You just saw it. Trump. I mean, but think about this entitled fuckhead. We knew it for years and years. I couldn't believe the Republicans got on their knees for him. This guy has committed fucking thousands of felonies his whole life. He was playing I ain't no fortunate son when he is the most for. He inherited $1 billion, he lost $1 billion. This guy's committed fucking hundreds of felonies. Hundreds. And he's got away with his whole life. And these people are saying, we love you, we love you. You know, just feeding this sick psycho cases, freaking narcissistic ego. Which all politicians are narcissistic fuckheads. But this one to the 100th. So you get away with it, you get away with it, you get away with it for fucking decades and decades and decades and decades. More and more and more. You know, you just feed him. They were chanting, we love you. That's called dogma. That's a sickness. You know, political philosophy is one thing. And most people that voted for him, they voted for the Republican political. I get that. I understand that. But this wasn't that. This was an attempted coup by any stretch of the imagination. Video of the decade. Slaps that phone out, boom, dropped her right in the face. Mess with those black chicks in DC. Oh, go mess with one of them. They will kick your fucking ass. You know, I remember what's her name. We're in the street and this punk ass gets in her face. She's like, fuck you. And, you know, what you gonna do, pull a gun on me? She says, you want knives? You want guns? You want a fist fight? Fuck, I love to have. Bring on, what do you want? You want fucking brass knuckles? I'm in. I'm down. I'm down on any of it. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. And she squares right up. This fucking dude's half her size. And this dude fucking pissed his pants, literally. So, you know, you stay in this cocoon and you're hypnotized. Fucking... What a fucking clown circus this country. I mean, the country's corrupt as fucking. I get the protests. I understand it. I understand all fucking protests, but not this one. This is the most fucking astroturf in history. Fucking Trump played you like a fan. If you don't think he does that his whole fucking life, go ask Cohen. Maybe when you're doing a life sentence in a fucking prison, saying, oh yeah, I'm a performance artist dressed up in a fur fucking coat. I'm a judge of son of New York. Fuck. When you're doing a life sentence for fucking killing a fucking United States veteran fucking cop beat to death at your fucking protest, maybe you'll have Cohen the Fixer as your cellmate. You wouldn't listen to him. He played him for decades. Did he pardon him? Nope. Fuck. Wake the fuck up, the Republican Party, GOP. Fuck. This guy destroyed you. You'll never recover from this. You'll never. Trump destroyed the GOP forever. Stand tuned.